Hello everybody and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Crystal version. Today we are going to start off challenging Chuck to a battle. Wow, that was... my thoughts exactly. Time to start the fight. Alright, and he will start out with a Primeape. And, I'm not entirely sure, but I think in the remakes he starts out with his other Pokemon, Poliwrath, instead? Maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played my Soul Silver. But, in other news, not sure if you guys can notice any difference in my mic quality right now, but I have obtained a new microphone, a blue snowball mic, and I got a pop filter to go with it, though, messing around with it, I'm not entirely sure, but I swear the pop filter kind of muffles my voice a little. I don't know. I'll see in editing once I get to cleaning out any unflattering noises from my commentary. But yeah, what do you guys think? How do I sound now? Do I sound better? Do I sound worse? And one thing I decided to go for a blue snowball mic because, a friend of mine, an older friend that, I don't really talk to these days, but, we are subscribed to each other's Let's Play channels, and, that is nice so that even if we aren't talking directly to each other, we at least hear each other ramble on and on about the games that we like to play. And, I'm just gonna call him CJ because, he changes channels a lot for various reasons. Either copyright claim or some jerkbag decided to, get into his account or whatever it was. And, oh, yeah, talk to this lady and, you will get a, you will get the HM for Fly. Which, is awesome because, now that I have Fly, I can go anywhere I want with ease. But, back to what I was saying before, I will say, how do I want to word this? Well, you know what, I'm just gonna say this plain and simply. Thank you, CJ. Back when you started doing a Minish Cap LP, it gave me the motivation to at least start, and even though I kind of stopped for an entire year before I got to regularly updating the way I do nowadays, just big thank you, man, and for those of you who are subscribed to me but not him, Marowak. It evolves from a Cubone at level 28, and none of its types change, so it has the exact same weaknesses as before. Back to what I was saying. To any of you that are subscribed to me, but not to him, I do believe that he's the only channel that I'm featuring on my channel's homepage, so if you want to go over to him and check him out, go ahead and take a look. He's doing a Tales of Vesperia Let's Play, a Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play, and a Metroid Zero Mission Let's Play. Those are his 3 ongoing projects right now, and ow, 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 ow. You ever have that thing where if you bend a limb for a long time and then you unbend it and then you just feel pain? Ow. I sometimes get that. Ow. But, those are 3 ongoing. Kangaskhan. A normal type, so it is weak to fighting attacks. Fun fact, it is always female. Because, well, look at it. Now, CJ doesn't update, as often as I do, but, he's an entertaining guy to listen to, so if you came to me first, you guys should go check him out. I know you're listening, CJ. If you're wondering why I called you an old friend and you don't seem to remember who I was, I used to just kinda hang out in chats while I was still going out with Samurai. I went by Tsukiko. We should still have our Skype contacts if you want to chat. It's just, I just can't really think of anything to talk to you about, so I don't try to start up a conversation. I am bad at small talk. I am not a terribly... I am introverted, so it... But, yeah. And, from him, I am also thinking of using the capture card recording thingamabob he's using too. Eventually, I'm gonna get a cheaper one first because that'll at least help me start off with the console games. But oh, Charmander! A pure fire type, so it is weak to water, ground, and rock attacks. It is the first fire starter Pokemon available in the Kanto region. Yeah, and next up, this guy is going to send out a cute and adorable little Squirtle. It is a water type, so it is weak to grass and electric. Evolves into Wartortle, and as we've seen much before. Right now I'm running around doing optional things, as the, intermission card said, and, this specific thing, I wanted to wait until I got Fly for. Well, all the optional things I kind of like having Fly for, so that I can just zip around from one thing to the next. But anyways, in this part of the Union Cave, there is a special little something that we can only get on Fridays. So I was waiting for a Friday to come while I was recording to even go down here. Even if it meant skipping all these wonderful trainers and their delicious experience points. If I wasn't coming down here on Friday, it would have deterred me from going down here twice. But now that it's Friday, when I was recording this, we can check out the super special awesome thing that is going to be down here only on Fridays. And do excuse me, I need to take a drink. Yay, another EV. But, if you guys are pondering, my drink of choice today is a Dr. Pepper. Normally my favorite drink is like 7-Up and other lemon lime flavored sodas. But occasionally I like to drink like Dr. Pepper or something along those lines. Or, well, Dr. Pepper or some other pop to... Because, like, I know that 7-Up is my favorite, but if I drink 7-Up all the time, my taste buds are going to get used to the taste, so the taste is going to go dull. So occasionally I drink something else, so that when I get back to the 7-Up, I can appreciate the delicious lemon lime goodness. And, I'm kind of also that way with, well, no, not food, I'm not really that way with food. It's like, right now I can request meals, but I'm not entirely in charge of the menu, so I can't say that I'm like that with food just yet. But, one thing I like to do, with things in general is that, I like to save the best for last. Yay, Vaporeon! Or the easiest things for last. Like, for example here, as you've probably gathered by now, I like to keep my Pokemon's levels even. And, once everybody is at the same level, I tend to start the rotation with Luke, my Growlithe, because Luke is an experience-hogging canine thing, and so I send him out first, so that when I'm using the Pokemon that need less experience to level up, I get the satisfaction of leveling up the Pokemon quickly last, so that I don't have to finish with the quote-unquote torture of leveling up Luke. So, yeah, and like, when I eat food, I tend to try to want to save my favorite food on the plate for last. Like, oh, like, the other night, I had a pork roast with, mashed potatoes and crescent rolls and corn, and I ended up saving the mashed potatoes for last because, well, the meat did taste good. I kind of scarfed that up because we had dinner guests that day and they took forever to get here, and I was just hungry and I needed meat in my system, man. I needed the meat! And, but after I finished scarfing down the meat, I ended up saving the mashed potatoes for last because, I liked the texture of the potatoes, and, the gravy was really good. And, something kind of funny, the guy who cooked the meal, used sake in the cooking, and, the kids that were over with the guests, the parents made a comment that, the kids actually finished their meal this time, so, we were joking that, they were joking that they should just put sake in everything they cook now. Yeah, and I've tried sake, just the plain sake, and, it doesn't have any particular flavor to it to me other than strong. Though I will admit, I don't drink that often, so what's strong to me could likely be weak sauce to whoever of you out there is a less casual drinker than me and more leaning towards hardcore, whatever you would call it, but not to the point of being alcoholic. That would be bad. Don't be an alcoholic, people. And, so far my favorite drink that I've tried, at least, has been a Bahama Mama, and, the kind I got from a restaurant, not, the homemade variety I got. Oh, and here is the special thing that's only available on Fridays. This lovely little Sirenus Loch Ness monster. Lapras, a water ice type. So it is weak to electric, grass fighting, and rock attacks. Now, I personally am not terribly interested in capturing this thing, so I'm just gonna kill it here. But, for those of you who are interested in having one of these, it is available right here in this section of the Union Cave on Fridays, and if you kill one on Friday, another one should appear the next Friday. So, there you go. And I am running out of footage to talk over, so I will see you guys tomorrow in part 23. See you guys then!